Gamers and gentle gamers, welcome to hell! I'm TormentedByGnomes. I'll be your game master on this fine morning. Joining me are my cast of friends and family consisting of EchoFoot, NinjamanMat, Schmae, and SlugSlayer. Welcome back, gentlemen.
Hello.
It's good to be back. When we last left our heroes, they were in the Temple of the Hidden Lord. They had plunged the depths down to the lower temple. They discovered a passageway that leads deep, deep into the bowels of the earth below and suspect that the shield of the Hidden Lord is down there. They returned to the top floor to clear the area to make sure that no nasties were left behind them, and they encountered an incubus in the library. That discovery, the incubus wished to speak and negotiate, and our heroes were divided by their attitude towards negotiating with obviously evil entities. The creature fled, becoming ethereal and slipping through the walls. And our heroes, at the end of this conflict, are now left in the library. They have also just discovered a tome of polished metal, the Gargothicon, I believe it was called, or the Gargothica. Mm-hmm. Which is probably not something they have in Candlekeep and could be used as your Candlekeep gift, though I think you may already have some other books that will allow that.
I know I definitely have.
And also, wasn't it trapped and we weren't able to disarm the trap? And when I opened it up, I got zapped and pretended it didn't hurt.
Well, yeah, but you tripped the trap. Now we can look at it. We were starting to look through it.
No, but he did the whole like.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah,
well, we obviously saw his electrified skeleton, and he was like, "Nope, I'm cool, man. Never happened."
Yeah, sometimes my powers do that, you know.
It was classic Home Alone.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, that's where you're at. You still don't have the shield of the hidden.
The last thing we did was Darius stuffed a bunch of stuff in the bag of holding, which is currently also a smoke bomb.
The smoke bomb is inside of a beaver. It's inside the bag of holding.
Yes, we semi-addressed that issue.
Yes.
We just kicked the can down the road. We didn't do anything.
We like shut the door to the overfilled bathroom and like stuffed a couple towels in the bottom, and like it's leaking, but like it's not that bad.
And we've got another bathroom, so it's fine.
I'm sure it's fine, and nothing will go wrong.
We also have 5 valuable books on occult lore that jump at some point.
Indeed.
Have fun with that.
All right.
It can be a volume set. It can be Gargoth's autobiography, volume 1 through 5.
Are we happy with this floor? As I recall, we kind of explored everything we wanted to see up here.
Oh, so here's the thing. We had a couple of things, like an oven, that we had to check out. We were going to save it for the end. Did you want to go down to Goblin Town first? Or did you want to clear everything now that we're back here?
As I understood it, our reason for going up was because we were about to go further down and we didn't want anything to ambush us. And I think the oven won't ambush us.
Correct.
So I would say let's go back down.
Hopefully a slightly inconvenienced and pissed off incubus won't ambush us now that we've,
It's important to note that Krozan only has 1 rage token left.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we should probably head straight down to Goblin Town. I have all of my trick throws, but I am like, I'm hurt, which I never like being hurt. So, there's that. Hi, Baba. Bye, Rosie.
The stress at not being allowed into the room is palpable. I mean,
the little ones love computers these days.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like we should probably head downstairs. Darius is gonna start making his way towards the.
All right, go ahead and gather your party before venturing forth.
Ooh,
oh, classic.
We are obviously avoiding the acid.
It's actually helpful for me when you gather your party, because what I do is I just like copy the whole group and then paste them onto the next dungeon with all of their little light tokens and everything else intact.
Yeah.
So yeah. Also, my responsibility is Phallus to Fisk, who's been here the whole time.
Yep. Oh, I'm gonna miss my perception and investigation checks.
Yeah, switching from your freaking private detective Uber wizard to Darius.
Darius has problems, but he means well. He means a lot. He means a lot.
Of a rogue.
Pack it in, team.
He was playing he was playing Assassin's Creed as a kid, and he was like, "Oh my god, that makes the best rogue. It's just someone who can blend into a crowd and jump off roofs and kill people. And then he forgot like the investigation part.
What
But
do you
you
mean
had
I
to,
have
like-
to use my brain?
Let to lead, not read.
I was found on the streets as a child. I can't be held responsible for this. All of this.
Down
forgot.
they
We are
descend
poofed.
to the lower levels. Which this may take me a moment because I think you have shadow cloned. Oh no, you're all stacked very nicely on the lower level too. That's great.
Yay. Yeah, because the reason we went back up was because we found a map and we were like, oh, there's more rooms. And then we went and found those more rooms.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we
Well,
also
it was
knew
left a map, and I think Kevin kissed a skull that gave him magic brain powers to, tell
Well,
us.
I kissed the skull unrelated.
like
but
it?
But more importantly, I put the gems into the eye of the
Yes,
of the
correct.
skull, and that made a projector map. And we talked about our trip through Glacier National Park on it, and then we
Oh,
had
yes.
pictures of us with a moose, and then someone's thumb covering the camera, and it was a good time.
It's a
It was a
save.
good time.
I say boo.
And then we all took a gem. I have it written down who has what gems.
Oh, from the
Summoning
Satan.
chamber. Yes.
Yes.
I think we're going
remind me-
straight to the.
The circle with the cross was we've done this room.
Hold on, I have notes. Just a moment.
Oh gosh,
The
yes.
square with the cross was the square of uncomfortableness, was it?
Yeah, hold on
Square
a
of
moment.
sus.
Hold on a moment.
Square of sus, that's right.
No, it was the square of Satan.
Hold
The
on, hold
circle
on.
of sus.
Stop.
The circle of
talking.
uncomfortableness. I think.
No. Never stop talking.
Okay, circle is sus. It's the circle of sus. Unknown
Okay.
we don't like. It's the square of Satan. It's the oval of offense. It's either odor, dishevelment, or otherwise. The rectangle of the defiled needs cleansing. The cross of understanding, we know what it is. And then the F of secret.
S is for sucks. S is for sucks.
Circle is for sus.
my cat- Stepped on my keyboard the other day and actually typed ERT plus Y76P.
Ah!
And I was like, is this one of those virus emails, like the kind that moms and offshore casinos send you?
So it's not a Nigerian prince, it's just your cat.
The
So
cat
you
is-
have returned to the chapel.
Oh, and also this body is gone because
Yeah, we threw him down the
we
hole.
yeeted it down the hole.
Yes.
That's right.
Let the record show
Very
you,
scientific.
you yeeted the poetic undead down the hole.
We had
To
to
plummet's
figure out
depths.
how far down it was.
Still haven't seen the handsome sage except in carvings. That's right.
So remember, there is a golden shield rack on the altar.
I mean, I'm always down for a good rack.
Especially a shield.
Of ribs, right?
Huge
Yeah.
tracts of land. Did we want to try?
And going down. Okay.
Did we want to try and cleanse this thing before
Can
it
we carry the
explodes
rack
in our
with us?
butt?
Did we
There
want
are
to
a couple
cleanse
of
them first?
altars and unholy sanctums that you've passed by
I
without
think
cleansing
that's
so
what
far.
We
one
have
of the
two.
symbols means we need to cleanse.
Yeah, no, we have two
Um,
rooms. We have the torture room up to the north, which is just in the next room over, and then we've got this room that yeah, this was bad.
How long does a cleansing take?
At least 10 minutes, unless you just dunk some holy water on it and dip.
I mean, 10 minutes isn't much, guys, if you want to just do it.
Yeah, did you want to cleanse both rooms? The only thing I'm worried about is if we cleanse it and something shows up and goes, "Ha, you've cleansed me. Now I'm gonna fight you with my tracts of land." And then we're like,
I'm pretty sure he was already going to attack us anyway, but sure, whatever.
No, I'm cool for it. Let's do it. We're gonna gather around.
Can I pull the rack off the altar?
Yes,
Don't you want to wait till we cleanse it first?
it
No,
weighs
because
5 pounds and it's made of solid gold.
Oh yeah,
I
that's
think-
important.
I have a feeling that he mentioned that rack several times. I have a
Okay.
feeling that if you hold the shield,
Something bad
you
happens.
might get bad times,
Okay, well then let's throw that in the bag of holding.
and
then.
maybe putting it on the rack will allow us to not be batted.
Okay.
Smart.
Don't put it in the bag of holding because I don't
No.
want to poof this room.
Okay. So you're just gonna
But,
carry around
yeah,
a
I'll just
5-pound
carry the
rack.
5-pound.
Okay.
Can I wear it around my head? Like, can
Do
I
you
just
wanna
put it on my
do
head,
that?
Like,
I don't really think it works that way.
no,
Actually,
I'll
no,
carry it.
no, it should, because like when you have like that rack that you put those TV trays on, it's probably like that. It's a shield, so it should have like a square frame with legs in the bottom, right?
If
Tell
we're
us
gonna
what it
spend 10 minutes cleansing
on
an
my head.
altar, we can spend those 10 minutes. Someone else can tie it to their backpack or something.
Yeah,
like that.
I'll like just tie it onto my backpack. But
Well, I'm
It's like-
gonna
what is
I'm
it?
gonna sit down and help Robert with his rights. I'm
I
not
will
actually
as-
gonna
I
affect
will as well.
the. I'm not gonna affect it because I know that I would be bad. But
You're just gonna
I'm
play
just-
altar boy.
I was
Yeah,
going to say,
I'm
you need
just
an
gonna go
altar
to the
server to carry things, to kneel, to swing the incense.
exactly. I'm
Rhea and
very
I will do the same
interested
thing.
in serving Ilmater in as best I can, and this is important. Yeah.
Rhea and Umberto are helping us.
Oh,
Meanwhile,
great.
Krozan's trying to tie this to his backpack. That's like 250 gold, isn't it?
All right.
5 pounds of gold. Yeah.
5 pounds of gold is like
I was going to hit him with an Agnus Dei, but that also works, Slug. Roll a religion check with advantage, please.
the-
Oh.
Pendejos.
Really, on a scale from 1 to 10, you are 11.
Yeah.
Oh.
nice.
I missed it.
Digging those.
You want me to do it again?
Yes, please. Oh,
Oh. C, do you have any holy water on you?
Yes.
Okay. With an 11, the unholy power of this place is pretty severe. If you expend 1 flask of holy water, the ritual will be complete.
Can do, sir.
All right. The altar is made from, what is it made from? A sculpted granite altar. All right. It cracks down the middle. Smoke rises from within.
Go breathe it.
A voice utters some strange grunt as the evil power is released, and you can feel the blessing. You can feel the blessing of Ilmater upon you.
Yay.
I'm getting the feeling we should do that to all these places and rack up our blessing points again so we can seraph our way out of some bad shit later on.
Right.
You are, in
Right.
fact, running at a deficit at the moment.
Damn it.
That was quite expensive. Saving our butts.
Yeah.
Okay, so should we go help the torture room? Why can't
There
I
was some
pick this up?
spooky shit in there too.
Oh, who was green? The green is Krozan. Krozan, get rid of the rectangle of needs cleansing. Thank you. That's unfortunate that we can't all touch each other's symbols.
I mean, you
It's
can
sad.
if you buy me a drink, but
Oh, true. Okay,
Good
so
defense.
torture room, yeah, or we'll save that for later.
You haven't
Let's go,
figured
Robert.
out exactly what's going on in the torture room. It just feels kind of haunted.
Well, yeah, we were gonna try to cleanse it, right? That was the
Mhm.
idea.
yeah, I'll help cleanse.
But like
Although I rolled
super
really badly,
haunted.
so Umberto thinks everything's fine in there.
Yeah,
He's
yeah, no,
wondering why
that's-
everyone else is like all worried about it.
I guess if it's just a bad feeling and not like an actual altar, I think we can let it
Okay.
go for now.
Well,
there
we
was
had-
an altar on the upper floor as well.
There
Well,
is.
and we had Ghost talk to Robert and to Crozin. None of us heard Ghost other than
Oh,
them,
yeah, that's
and I
right,
think
there was
Rhea heard Ghost.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What did they say? There was the line of text, wasn't it?
If I have it written down, I do not. Unless it was Snake Scrolls and Broken Horns, I don't think it was.
No, that was on the
Mhm.
Slugs and snails and puppy dogs' tails.
Okay, so just creepy
Basically.
shit.
You want to check it out, or I think I'm ready to descend.
What's
Oh,
this?
and did we help the ghostly choir? I don't think we even helped the ghostly choir.
No, they're
Did we?
still
No,
up there.
We
dude.
tried.
They're still
Okay,
up
now
there.
let's go on. We'll come back.
I remember I picked up the baton and I was like, "What's this?" And they started singing like a ritual spell or something, and I was like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, we have the ghostly choir and we have the basalt altar that we do.
I say, let's go down into hell or downstairs.
I
guess.
think we resealed the secret door. So someone's got to go punch the eyes in or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
poke him in the eye again.
Yeah, no, that's Umberto's business. He's the one who touches secret door.
Krozan goes to the door. Is like, there's definitely something here, and I don't know how to do this.
Yeah, he tied this thing up like 5 minutes ago and he's just been looking.
All right. So you knock the secret door.
I do.
Doink.
Book.
You also, if you recall, you had changed the statues so they were no longer unlocking the secret door.
Correct.
Go ahead and move yourselves into the room. Put yourselves wherever you want to be.
And Umberto will start unlocking the secret door as well.
Well,
with
well,
the
there was
magic
just the
thing.
one.
Yeah, I think we just turned one. That's
Yeah.
right.
What's what makes it so that when we go down there, nothing's gonna totally screw us and lock us in?
Adamantine weapons.
No, I mean like us being down there and then
If we
someone
had,
else coming in behind us and changing.
we don't have an immovable rod, do we?
Could we just smash in the?
Yeah, the door has hinges, right?
You guys want to just destroy it?
Break it. Once we open it, just push it all the way and break it open so it never can close again.
That could also screw us. But yes, let's do that thing.
It's a question of
Um,
which kind of screwed we want to.
Yeah, what kind of?
That's
screwed
true. Well, Krozan's here to break stuff, so you the smart
Honestly,
people tell me.
Krozan could break his way back out if we had to.
Mate, real quick, are these granite pews? Are they movable?
No.
Carved out of the living rock.
No, they are a different kind of rock. They are technically movable.
Oh
They're-
wait, no, incredible idea. I grabbed Krozan. Hey Krozan, come with me real quick.
Ah,
Okay.
crap. Why am I nervous?
And I dragged Krozan to the torture room.
Okay.
This sounds like a fun time.
Damn it,
No.
why is this doing it to me?
Wait, is
Not
there a
now.
bathtub in there?
There is not. What are the rest of you doing while Krozan's being dragged to
Tortures.
the torture room?
That's
Umberto's tapping his foot like, what the heck?
Hey,
is
can you open the
going
door? Can you open the door? Can you open the door? Can you open the door?
Yeah, opening the door. Stand by. Door's open.
All right,
Krozan's getting
Darius,
the heebie-jeebies.
right,
by the
I
way.
know, same. Darius, remember there was a cage at the end of the hall, so we're gonna run
Oh,
over
hell
here.
no.
We're gonna grab this cage and we'll put the cage in the way of the door with the opening bottom, and so that way, even if something comes down, it'll block it from closing.
Need both of you to roll perception checks, please.
Well, shit.
I'm not doing it. I'll do it.
Come on, baby.
Well,
Wait, you don't have disadvantage yet, do you, Darius?
Weird,
Shut
right?
up.
Let me see. Let me see. I might. No. No, I
It's
don't.
just weird. We've been playing for like 10 minutes, and
I
we
know.
still don't have disadvantage. Like,
Interesting.
Barto, you're thinking of yourself.
I know, right? The funny thing is, you try and give it to me, which I don't even care about it, and then you paint that big old target on your back. Because
hey,
then
oh,
you
come
get like
on.
pandering to chat, and it's like, oh, get it. Hey, thank you very much. Big appreciate.
Inspiration for Darius, which he might need as the door closes and the incubus breathes a sigh of relief.
Ah.
Oh, finally! I thought those two would never leave. Hoity-toity, holier than thou. Ah! He
Oh.
stretches it out and his pecs absolutely glistening.
Krozan is slightly taken aback, very interested.
Darius turns to Krozan and says, this was before. We need to be polite, but don't look at him.
Do not look into the eyes of the idol.
Don't look at the abs. Don't look at the eyes. Don't look at nothing.
Oh, shit. Okay. But this is not the most ideal situation anyways, because Krozan is very uncomfortable in the room.
Yeah, no, we need to get the hell out of here for sure. Mate, this cage, can we the two of us pick it up?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, and I reply back in Infernal. Hi there. We're just grabbing something. Hey, want to give us a hand real quick?
Oh, making deals with devils. See, this
Sure.
Yeah, this is where we get into like some
Get some
bad
chain-
stuff here.
Some
All right,
chain
Krozan,
vibes again.
roll a wisdom saving throw to avoid looking directly at the pecs.
Oh, fuck. It's not good. Why did it roll that?
You had a bless on or something like that.
No, I don't.
You had a button clicked for a bless or something like that.
Oh, There it is.
Guidance, resistance, what have you.
Mate, since there's no light in this room, Darius
Mhm.
pulls up his goggles, so like, he's barely able to make out
Mhm.
anything.
So, Krozan, the rule on these things is when you make that first roll and had that extra +1, we just take the roll without the +1. We take the first roll.
So it's
Yeah.
gonna be a
So you fucked up is essentially what's going on here.
classic. Fucking Krozan. Yeah.
All right.
Fucking Darius.
there's
why
a
don't-
glamour
this,
shot.
This isn't your fault. This isn't your fault, friend.
There is a glamour shot of also Darius and Umberto have received disadvantage, and the Dungeon Master has received advantage for hypnotic pecs.
I wonder if this incubus is the handsome sage.
Well, they are handsome.
Is the incubus the DM? We'll never know.
It's true.
Imagine Gnome self-inserts this like hot demon as him in the game.
Oh yeah, that's my character in every campaign. I just roleplay as this hot demon.
Explains so much.
So you know how sometimes in cartoons they'll do like a slow-mo shot of a character in a completely different art style than normal, just incredibly stylized, sparkles in the background, a little bit of mist over it, little
Hyper detailed.
hyper detailed. Yes. Krozan, unbeknownst to the rest of the party, you are now charmed.
Fucking fancy Squidward shows up.
Yes, handsome Squidward appears.
Neat. Hey, buddy. How do you? What's your workout routine? I'll
I sold my
slink
soul to
over.
the friggin' devil. That's my workout routine. Here, just give me your soul.
Hey, no,
You
Darius, no, Krozan, we're doing the cage. Hold on, don't I can't hold it without you.
Yeah, here,
Oh,
just
okay.
why don't you give me a hand with this? You seem pretty impressive yourself. And then telepathically, in your mind, you hear, certain death awaits you below. You must save your friends. You must convince them to leave, or you will all die. And because you're charmed, this is the most logical idea in the entire world.
Yes, absolutely. So, Darius, what was the point of this cage here? What were we gonna do with it?
Well, you see, we were gonna take this haunted cage from this haunted torch. We were gonna take it down to the secret chamber at the shrine we just consecrated, and we were gonna put it in the hole to make sure that it couldn't close back up on us. Like if a
So I-
character like this showed up.
I feel like this is the worst idea possible.
It's not great.
I'm
I'll give you
getting
that.
some really bad juju vibes.
I think
from
you'll
this
feel
room.
better when we leave the room. This is a bad room.
I don't know. I don't think this is a good idea.
I agree. Can we step out of the room first and then you can reassess? This is a bad room, remember?
That seems logical.
Are you hearing
But
more
I'm
whispers, by the way? The last time
I'm
we were
not-
in this room, you heard a bunch of weird ghostly whispers. Something in your mind telling you stuff?
Let me see if that effect resets when you go back in or not. Yeah, everybody, I would like the two of you to roll insight checks.
I hope the not so handsome sage is doing.
Damn, Krozan. You fancy.
Oh, and Darius, you have disappeared.
Correct.
Oh,
Please
and
roll
looks
again and
like
take the
a
worst of the
sloppy one.
two.
Damn it.
Oh, damn it.
I don't fear disadvantage, motherfucker.
Okay, with a 17, you both hear.
Thanks when it's
This
about
is
to
the
bark.
first time Darius has heard it. He's like, no, we're out of here. Now, hey, Mr. Friend, can you give us a hand? And he starts dragging. Darius is dragging the cage.
So Krozan just books that he's not even gonna grab the thing because he knows that this is what you're gonna use it for. I have knowledge in my head that like tells me no, this is not the thing to do. So I'm just gonna fucking run.
Wait, Krozan, I can't see
Fucking
shit.
run.
I turned to where I last heard the fiend and
This
said,
is a fight or flight thing. Krozan's like just running.
gone. Darius turns to where he last heard the fiend and is like, hey, sir, I don't know if you heard that freaky shit, but we're gonna get out of here now. And Darius stumbles around the room, making his way to the front.
Okay, Darius, as you stumble your way around the room,
You
roll
stumble into some sculpted pecs.
roll perception check with disadvantage, please.
Oh, What was it?
Now here's the thing. I'm ass at perception anyway. So if this come on. Oh thank goodness.
As you walk by, your hand falls upon the iron chair in the center of the room as you're stumbling blindly in the
God.
darkness.
Oh my god.
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
Now this I am
I thought you had
not
goggles. didn't you?
good at. I took them off specifically so I wouldn't see the fiend.
Oh, neat.
And the
you
last
wouldn't be
time-
distracted by the
And the
sex.
last time we
fuck
ran around this room
yourself,
touching
brother.
everything, Joe didn't have anything wisdom save you the last time we came through.
We didn't touch the chair.
We totally
Because-
did. You touched the chair. Seven
Nice.
eight.
I didn't.
Nobody
Oh.
ever said they touched the chair.
Sticking around with just about everything else in this.
A lot of that was happening, yes. Okay.
Am I good? Am I all right?
Roll 1d100, please.
Oh crap.
I don't agree with this.
Your consent is not required.
Oh, toxic.
Okay. Roll 1d10.
Oh my god.
I wanted you to know I rolled a 17. That's pretty good. A 7.
Yeah, I'm imagining this is the success.
So he takes half damage.
Oh,
Whatever
you
it
rolled a
is.
17. I thought. Oh yeah, I saw the 10. Okay, well, you know what? We'll give you a sneak peek into an alternate timeline here.
Okay. Well,
Little
In
bit
an
of what if
alternate
going
timeline, echoes of distant anguish, unspeakable physical trauma inflicted upon the innocent and the guilty alike in this place fills your mind. And the anguish drives you to attack the nearest creature that you can see for the next 7 minutes.
oh
Oh
no.
shit!
But in
That would
this
have been me.
timeline, actually, you can kind of see the incubus over
I
here.
can't see anything. Are you kidding me?
Oh
I took
right,
my
it's totally
goggles
dark. You
off.
just be like, just close the door and let him cool off.
Well, he touches the chair again. Ugh.
In this room, or in this universe, however, a pale gray spirit appears within the chair.
Ask your questions 3.
Who are you?
It does not respond.
What does
Sorry, I
the
had to do
speed
that.
of a laden swallow?
I had to. Seriously.
Oh. Does it know? What does it know? Because you could
Is-
ask it the name of the incubus.
Yeah, no, Darius wouldn't think of that.
Okay.
Are there any catches that come with these questions?
No! Sorry, hang on.
No.
Now, the first time it didn't respond to "Who are you?" Right?
Correct.
So you've asked one question,
I've asked 2 questions now.
but you got one answer. So that may have counted as
Maybe.
one question.
Maybe.
We'll see.
What can I do to help you?
There's no response.
Do you need help?
No!
Do you want me to leave?
Yes! And it vanishes.
Peace. That was weird as hell. Krozan, where the
I
hell
imagine-
are you?
I
Alright,
imagine
so-
Krozan saw this whole thing and just flipping the fuck out. He's just like, no.
So I imagine after we heard Krozan eating out of the room and screaming, would Robert and I have heard that? Are we far enough away?
Roll perception checks, both of you. You're down the hallways, and I don't know if he is screaming
In
or
and of
not.
the room, yeah, I mean, yeah, it's
I
a
feel
ways
like
away.
Krozan would have screamed.
All right, then you would have heard the screams of Krozan echoing down the halls. If he's screaming, you can hear him.
Okay, yeah.
Fool of a took.
So let's run. Robert, do you want to run back and help out?
Sure, yeah.
assuming that there's all we hear is screaming, so we assume there's something wrong. We're gonna start running back.
Matt, I'm giving you inspiration for asking the most useless questions ever.
You know, I figure Darius is not that bright.
No, you're
like Darius is under a lot of pressure right there. He's fucking blind. A ghost just pops up like, yes, tell me the score for the next game. I'm gonna bet good money on.
What are the
No.
lottery tickets for Baldur's Gate?
But yeah, that was in character. It wasn't unnecessarily trolly, because in character isn't more important than like good for the
Right.
fun of the party. So no, and it disadvantaged your character. So I'm giving you inspiration for it.
Aw, well, thanks.
And I'm gonna hand out 50 XP each. Call that a little mini encounter.
Hey, look at that. Oh my god, this gracious DM. I take back everything I
So-
was thinking a moment ago.
Robert comes, Umberto comes barreling around the corner, you know, hands glowy, like, what's going on? What happened?
So don't be mad.
We cannot go down there. It is
Yeah.
wherever we're trying to get to, down below is we're not. I don't want Krozan cannot go.
The ghosts were talking to us and it said some crazy shit. So I think it was the ghost. The fiend is in there. He was helping us get the cage that we were going to get to plug the hole. And then
Yeah,
that's
and you
when all
don't
the
have the
ghost
cage,
shit.
so fat lot of help he was.
Well, the Krozan left and I wasn't able to haul that thing by myself. And, you know,
What's the deal with the ghosts? There weren't any ghosts in that room last time we were there.
I look over at Rhea. Oh, wait, did she come? Yeah, I look over at Rhea and I'm like,
I
you
heard.
remember, right?
I heard it.
All right. Well, let's go check it out.
Robert heard something. Rhea heard something. I heard something. Krozan heard something. Everyone but you. Is this you, Umberto? Are you pulling some weird shit in that room?
Ooh, oh no, I don't know what you're talking about. Ooh.
So all of these supernatural things are like pushing Krozan into like, yep, I need Ilmater in my life, like really bad.
Okay, but no, for real though, guys, I did just talk to, well, I think it was a ghost. I when I was stumbling around in the dark, I put my hands on that weird torture chair and I almost went mad. And then I think a ghost showed up. I could barely make out something was sitting there and it asked me, told me I could ask questions, and I tried to find out what it was all about, but it didn't like answer most of my questions. And then like I just was like, look, do you even want me here? And it was like, no, not really. And so I left. And that's where we are now. You guys came up.
Would
But I-
Krozan have seen that interaction happen?
Krozan was gonzo by that point.
Okay.
Nobody
Mentally,
has any
spiritually.
evidence of this.
I have evidence of this. I'm a I can remember this
There's
party.
no
and
reason not to believe you.
sharing my
Honestly,
experience.
there's been some spoopy shit going on in here. It's 3 spoopy, 5 me.
Okay, but
And it's
for real,
probably been a
though,
long day too. How many hours have we been operating on without any sleep?
I mean, you got a good night's sleep last night, and it hasn't been,
yeah,
it's not like you've
Are
pulled
we
an
like-
all-nighter.
are we
a
but-
like
lot
in
of
the-
play time, but not a lot of game time
exactly.
right now. I think.
I mean, I think the most we've done is we've cleansed a couple of rooms that took like 10 minutes, maybe 30 minutes, and then like just battle time and move time. So
No, I'm just saying like as far as like is this at the end of the day so we're all kind of tired?
this
and
is
we're
like the
all,
beginning of the day.
irritable?
Yeah,
Where's
this is-
Slobber Chops?
Oh,
Where-
Slobbies is left in the room.
The cat who can see
yeah, why
invisible
don't we have
shit.
Slobber take a
Yeah, that
one.
peek in there.
That thing. Here's Chops, he's been here all along.
In here the whole time.
But guys, seriously though, like that fiend that you all didn't like is in there, and it was trying to be helpful. Anyways, so it's still lingering. We should be really careful about how we.
Oh yeah,
proceed.
I mean, I was only gonna hurt it if it didn't like stop, sexy and trying to seduce us. So,
Mhm.
Dude, I think you need to stay out of some of the better bars in Baldur's Gate if you're worried about that. Okay.
you say
Because-
better, I hear worse. So
mean,
Can Slobber slowly around the corner, very cat-like and lazy, and just kind of peek his head in?
Slobber Shops doesn't see shit.
I look over at Krozan. Hey, buddy, I kind of like give him a little one of these. How do you feel? You still, and we're out of that room. You still feeling kind of edgy?
DM, would I still be affected by the previous charmed?
Yes, that is
Okay.
still very much in effect.
Okay, so Krozan is still saying absolutely not. We cannot go downstairs. This is, I would imagine, borderline irrational.
For Krozan,
Because,
yeah.
For Krozan, because Krozan does not normally act this way.
Just imagine the
Yeah.
person that you
Right.
trust most in the entire world.
Like if I
Old.
told you that.
Right.
I would
No,
say-
I'm
I
gonna
would say,
try and
Robert,
persuade the party. Like we
we tried
cannot go
to-
down there. Like
Okay.
I am getting the biggest, baddest vibes from there, and no matter what is gonna happen, I can't go down. Sorry.
Mate, is there a way? This does not seem very Krozan, and I thought it was just the room doing this to him. Is there a way to find out if he's like, being on the up and up here?
You can roll insight.
Right.
I also do have detect magic prepared,
Mm-hmm.
which I could cast as a ritual, which wouldn't cost us any resources.
True.
Darius like
That's
puts
10
both
minutes,
his
right?
hands on Krozan's face, like looks him in the eye for a moment, and like goes, "Guys, I think he's really scared right now. I don't know about cheesing it, but do we have a way to break fear effects?"
I'm gonna stick my head in the room.
It's still fairly spooky. It's perhaps a little bit less than it was earlier.
I walk up to the chair, but I do not touch it.
Mm-hmm.
Darius pushes Umberto into the
Claim the Iron Throne.
Do I
This is for all the chosen one bullshit. Ah!
sit down, motherfucker? So, can I see anything written on it or anything?
Blood.
Any
Wow.
symbols on it or anything?
Lots of blood.
Does it spell
Old,
out
old,
blood
old
in
blood. What was that?
Does it spell out blood in blood?
Yes. No, it doesn't do that.
All right. I'm ask Robert. I point to Darius and I'm like, "This is the chair, right? This is where you saw the ghost." Robert, what do you see? See anything? I'm gonna assess it from a magical context first, and then let Robert assess it from religious. So I'll do Arcana
All right, roll Arcana.
with disadvantage because of that.
Mm-hmm. An 8. You are left to derive your own conclusions.
I don't know shit about the.
As normal.
And
So-
Robert. Embarco is asking Robert like, "Hey, see, what's this?"
Sure, I'll try religion.
Okay.
So as they're doing this, Krozan's gonna get in this position right here. We're blocking. I'm gonna block this hallway. So the moment anyone tries to get past me, I'm just gonna say, "No, we're not. Sorry, we're going out of here."
All right.
That's fine.
Robert, there don't appear to have been any specific religious rites performed in this area. No deliberate magic was cast here to make this room like this. It is more likely just the after effects of lots and lots of pain and suffering, having a mystical ripple in the world.
Okay.
As if 1,000 souls were cried out in terror and were suddenly silent.
Exactly.
No, not suddenly silence, but
Yeah,
like,
very slowly over the course of a long period of time.
I
So-
think we shut this door and just forget about this room.
Yeah, I'll get out first, though. Thank you very much.
Yeah. I agree with Robert's assessment. I think let's take a moment. Let's set up a little spot, and then let's maybe go to the bedroom. Let's go to that nice bed, and then
Yeah, Darius, let's take this to the bedroom.
yes, and then you can cast detect magic on our friend to make sure he's not actually literally frightened.
You know the scene in Mulan where the little guy is getting really mad, and then the big guy walks up behind him, picks him up, and goes, "Oh dear," and like chants to him. I want Rhea to try to do that to Krozan, or not like actually pick him up, but like walk up behind him and like kind of shepherd him into the room, the bedroom that we're gonna use to cast the spell.
Also,
Okay.
Like try to be very calming and like it's okay, it's all right, we got this. Like,
Darius, really quickly, by the way, he just pulls everyone in close, and it's like, "Hey guys, fiend is lingering around, so we go in that room. I'm gonna pop open the bottle to fill up the room with smoke so that no one can see him. Okay? I
let's
don't know
only
what it
do that-
does. If you
let's
look
only do
at
that
an
if he sees
incubus,
us.
if it does, If he shows up, look, if you look at an incubus, he makes you want to do stuff.
And you wanted to negotiate with this guy. I'm
Yes!
just saying.
I just when we there was a moment where he was applicable to us, we were applicable to him, we could have a conversation, but then you guys beat him up. So yeah, I think he's a little agitated.
We didn't touch him. He ran. Just
I mean,
saying.
Krozan body slammed him, but yeah.
Robert would like to say a quick prayer and bless the chair, as a symbol of
Oh
suffering.
yeah, there you go.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
And a follower of Ilmater, he would have shown a protection, a connection, but a perverse connection.
Mhm.
It would have made him sad. So he would go and bless it. And
Oh, that's cool.
All right. Are you
Ilmater
using a
gets to go
spell
play
slot
Ultimate
or performing a rite without a spell slot?
What? I don't know what a spell slot would do for me.
So essentially, the way that stuff like this usually works
Mhm.
is you can perform a religious ritual to, of peace and healing and such by making a religion check, just a flat religion check. Or you can include as part of that, you can cast a bless spell, or include as part of that, you can use holy water or a more powerful spell of some kind. It basically, the prayer is good. The magical mojo gives it additional oomph.
Okay. Since it seems like our characters were affected pretty strongly with this room, I would use probably a level 1 spell slot.
Okay. So you essentially use a blessing, roll a religion check with advantage.
Andrea will both participate in this rite
Mhm.
Yes, same.
and
Darius is Clan Altar Boy.
try to purify the place.
That should have been with advantage, so roll again.
Okay.
And we'll just take the better of the two rolls.
Yep.
15.
Hey,
All right.
ho.
A gentle, still, the air down here is still stale. It's still mildewy. The breeze that flows through isn't free of this place's oppressive dolor, but it is a sigh of relief that flows over the room, and some of that haunted whispering and the tension you feel subsides, replaced by the normal tension one would feel in standing in a room full of torture tools.
Yeah. Darius puts a hand on Robert's shoulder
yeah,
and nods that they've done good work.
All right, and what will you do next?
I leave.
Yeah, I think at this point we're going into the bedroom to do the checking on poor Krozan thing.
So I think the moment that we get about halfway, Krozan would realize what is going on, and he's going to start physically restraining people and start yeeting them down the hall to get out of here.
Well,
in a
Non-lethal.
manner. Yes.
I would sell it as we're going to check the room for magic items.
Okay.
The chair specifically.
There
Why don't
you
we
go.
why don't we say, hey, look, we're gonna regroup here and plan our escape.
Can Krozan roll an insight?
Yes.
Can I roll deception to try to spin a story for him?
Yes, you can.
Don't do it!
I'm actually pretty good at deception, so hopefully, and I've expunged my
You
disadvantage.
also have been rolling like ass. So
I am going to assist him because I'm also. Oh no, he's got it. He's got it.
Yosh, I don't need your
Fuck.
bitch.
I just wanted to yeet people.
Would
know.
Krozan buy that? Because he's saying Krozan does believe him that we're going to go search the room for magic items.
Right.
Does he agree with that decision?
Well, and Barto put a spin that said we're gonna search this room and then we're gonna plan our escape to get out of here. That was what I was saying. I was like,
Okay,
we're gonna search the room
yes.
and then we're gonna leave.
Krozan would believe that, but after everyone else has gone into the room, he would hunker up right by the doorway and just
Okay.
like, all right, I'm making sure that we're gonna leave right after this. But listen, guys, we got 5 minutes and it's time to go. The bus is coming. The bus is fucking coming. We're going to school.
Darius leans over to the others. He can't tell time. It's fine.
There's nothing on my breath. I'm just like, let's do this.
It's been 2 minutes. We're fine. Don't worry. We still got more time.
All right, everyone who's going to be in the room, go in the room. You need to buy 10 minutes to cast Detect Magic as a ritual.
Darius is at, so you said you want to stay by the door, Krozan. Darius pulls out a deck of cards and sits down at the card table, and it's like, look, while we're waiting for them to look for the magic items, just pop a squat. He pulls the chair as close to the door as he can, and it's like, let's just play some cards like we used to, back at the hideout.
Can I sense any ulterior motives with that?
You hear a voice in your head. That sounds fun. Only if it's strip poker.
Okay. Yeah, that
It's
sounds
also on brand for
it sounds it sounds about right. Okay, just like the old days. Strip.
Darius looks around. I don't know if this is the time or the place, friend.
That's what we used to do in the bunk. Remember?
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Okay, sure.
All right. There's no way Darius can't smell a goddamn rat right now.
What is going on?
This is all on the up and up. Nothing is out of the ordinary.
You're not wrong. That's the sad part.
That's right. You have, and without even our backstory, you've set up that you're a naked dwarf that walks around taking baths during combat.
You know what? That's okay. All right. Yeah.
This
There's
isn't
no
even a
rat
sex
here.
thing. This isn't even a sex thing.
Exactly. It's just
Yeah.
a couple of guys, having a good time.
All right. I'm poking Robert like. Get
And
this shit
Darius
going up.
he's taking as long as he can to just draw this out. She's like super.
Darius,
shuffling,
are you proficient in gambling kits?
Can you do sleight of hand on this thing? And like.
I'm not proficient in gambling kit.
Now, my question is Fallister into this?
Oh,
That's my question.
He's been here this entire time.
He has. And this once he's actually in the room. Well, under normal circumstances, there's nothing like a rousing game of strip poker, but I do think we should probably remain focused on the task at hand. We do have to get that shield.
Can I roll deception to tell him and not let Krozan hear that we think there's something wrong with him,
Yes.
and try to communicate that
Also, however, Fallister is fluent in Thieves' Cant. So
and
that's an opportunity for us to actually use that that ability.
Darius, he looks over. He's noticing Fallister is like interested, but like kind of not like all the way in. He spins a little like not a tale, but he's trying to talk about how how I got these cards. You want to know how I got these cards? They're really special cards. And during this explanation of when he went out and got these cards, going to the lower city, purchasing them from a vendor, he's adding in all kinds of little references, just a random word here and there, a little simile or soliloquy, just kind of that seems maybe slightly out of ordinary, mostly just eccentric. And Darius is a rather eccentric person. And he's basically letting Fallister know, we're worried something's wrong with Krozan, and we're just stalling for time to see if we can fix him.
All right, so that's you're weaving in Thieves' Cant during the
Yes.
speech. Yeah.
Yes.
Krozan is proficient in Thieves' Cant.
I feel like I would know that, though. I feel like I would have known that, but I might have forgotten.
So
I fucked
Krozan
us.
is
I fucked us.
now he knows what's going on.
But that would have taken a while to say, because it takes like 10 times.
No, admittedly, yes. So how long would that have taken to,
Matt,
to
Roll
Oh my
5d10 for the number of rounds that would take. It's 100.
Rounds?
Yeah, because that's anywhere from like 30 seconds. Okay, no, it's got to be more than 30 seconds.
It takes
Roll-
like 10 times out of time to get a Thieves' Cant message.
Roll 10d10, and that's the number of rounds this takes.
I just imagine him saying this stuff and like looking over at Fallister, and like Krozan's eyebrows are going, "Think."
Hey,
It takes you 6 minutes.
6 minutes. There we go.
Until
Hey.
Krozan becomes suspicious. And meanwhile, Robert's been just, Namu Ame Tufu Shindi Namu.
It was like at least a minute to convince him to sit down, and so we should be like 7 minutes in by the time he starts getting wind of what's going on.
We'll call it 7 minutes in as Robert's still casting the ritual frantically.
That is the funniest thing.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
god.
So at that point, at the 7-minute mark, Krozan's got a pretty good picture about what the hell is going on. I think he's gonna immediately grab Umberto and Darius and just start huffing it out of the door.
Make a contested athletics check.
Yeah. Contest me with your athletics. Yeah.
You don't have advantage on this unless you're. Oh no, those are 2 separate rolls.
2 separate rolls.
Oh, jeez.
Just scruffs them both. I need Umberto and Krozan to work out the consequences of that natural 1.
So what happened is, Krozan reaches for him, and Umberto does what he thinks is a really cool like step back, but he falls, and as he falls, he kicks his leg up. You know, he falls. You know, ass over tea kettle just goes down, and the hand that Krozan was reaching out to grab the scruff of his neck now has his ankle.
Yeah.
And he just like picks him up by his ankle and walks. You know, and so Umberto's upside down going, hey, hold on, what's going on?
Yes, I'll do that. That sounds totally on brand. And then I will just grab Darius by his collar.
Yeah.
And just start all right, we're going.
So as you grab Darius, he like puts his hands on your wrist, like, friend. First of all, don't know how I forgot this. Forgot you could speak that. Well done, by the way. Gotta give him a little face tap, like, good job. However, we're really. Ray, get the door.
Rhea gets the door.
Look, we're just a little worried that something's happened to you, and just give us a few more moments. We promise we will get out of here. If all of your suspicions are true, we're going to get right the hell out. But the thing is, we're a little worried that you have some kind of compulsion. This is not like you, friend. You're fearless, practically.
Yes, but in this instances, I've been burned way too many times on otherworldly spiritual shit, and I am not gonna stay here. He will attempt to, as with Umberto and Darius in his hands, gonna like shoulder check Rhea out of the way.
Okay. You have disadvantage.
I'm gonna impose. I'm gonna try and grab him as he's doing it to try to keep him.
It's like when you're playing Dead by Daylight and you're wiggling. You're wiggling the keys.
Yes.
Would
Oh my
Krozan
God.
go for the bag of holding?
What?
What?
Would you go for the bag of holding?
To stuff them in the bag of holding?
No, to make him invisible.
To smoke bomb.
Krozan's not that bright.
No,
Oh,
Krozan
come
would
on.
not have figured that out.
Yeah. What is?
I
okay, yeah.
wish that'd be great.
Holy crap!
Rhea
So I-
holds the line.
She shield checks him as he tries to do this.
So this isn't quite combat, so there's no like order specified.
Mm-hmm.
But I probably have done one cycle. What would anyone else? Is that the right line of thinking?
Yes, that is the right line of thinking.
I
Alright,
want
how
to.
far is Robert on his ritual?
He still has like
7 minutes in
Hey,
one round.
Hey, chosen one, you can shut up. You're upside down.
I'm taking no action this round. I'm completely like Umberto totally boned that hardcore. And
You're-
as Krozan pulls him out, he hits his head on the
Krozan's
chair,
not
and
that
he's
tall.
out. Like
He's
like-
really not that tall.
yeah. But,
Your
like,
face
he's
across the
dragging him, like,
tiles.
I'm flailing and I hit my head on the chair and I'm out for like
Oh my god.
4 rounds. I'm knocked out cold for a second here.
So I need a contested check from you, Krozan. Darius is like basically trying to like he puts his legs up on your forearm and is trying to like put too much weight on your extended arm. And Joe, that works, right?
Krozan, you have inspiration if you want to use it.
Oh.
I have a lot of inspiration, and I will
Oh my
use said inspiration.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
I rolled pretty well, friend, but you
Oh, no
no.
joy.
That's a 2. I rolled a 2, and I still got a
You got
9.
9. Yeah, you did.
Screw you guys.
Okay, so with your extended arm, Darius grabs onto you and like ends up just torquing your arm enough to where he's able to pull your hand away from his collar, and then he scurries around and jumps up on your back. I don't have the time to actually try to grapple you right now, but I am currently on your back with my arms around your chest pretty ineffectively at this point.
Okay.
You're not grappled. I'm just
Meanwhile,
kind of
I
hanging
still
on
have
your back.
I still have Umberto in one.
Yeah,
And I'm trying to do this whole
and I'm
thing.
out, you know.
All right.
We have like 3 minutes of just chuckleheading until Darius finishes his.
So, guys, if you have to hold him for 3 minutes, what's your win condition here? 3 minutes is 30 rounds.
A lot. You gotta knock me out.
No, we're not gonna knock you out.
Well, like, what other win condition do you have?
Darius is going to fiend or in infernal. He's gonna look up while he's just holding on to Krozan's back. Hey, whatever the best translation for sexy guy is in infernal. Hey, sexy guy. Is this you?
No
We
response.
purified the ghost room,
No response.
and it sounds like ooh, was sexy boy.
Robert, are you changing
any
tack
ideas?
at all?
I'm questioning that. Yes.
I thought you might be.
No, we'll try something else first.
Do you have lesser restoration?
I whispered to the guys, lock him in the closet.
Oh,
As I'm muttering my
Wait,
prayers.
you want us to grapple?
I'm gonna
grapple
say.
hook into the closet.
I have an idea. Get him in the chair. Get him in the chair.
Our battle will be legendary.
He's so close to the chair. Just get
What,
Rhea,
5 of
help.
them versus 1? Come on, guys.
Let's get him in the chair. I'm gonna assist Rhea.
Okay. Rhea and Darius
Sorry,
combine their powers to try to grapple Krozan, who's grappling Umberto, dangling him by a hair. What's your modifier to athletics?
Mine is a +7.
Then Rhea is going to help you.
Oh, okay, cool, great. Then, alrighty then. Do this. 3, 2, 1. You and me, Krozan. Oh god.
Krozan, roll an athletics check.
Normal.
Normal. All right, you are now grappled.
You and I have the same athletics.
We do.
That's amazing. Okay, great. I shove Darius in the chair and I'm like, Rhea, grab some rope out of my pack. We're tying into this thing.
No, so I'm grappled. I'm 0. You have to move me now, right?
Yes,
Do
correct.
do I get to oppose that?
Yes, you do.
Wait that back.
Roll another check with disadvantage.
Oh,
Disa-
disadvantage.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you're outnumbered.
Roll it again.
You're outnumbered.
See what happens.
Oh,
my
god.
Rhea and
Thank God for advantage.
He's
He had
straining.
advantage, and he had to have disadvantage for that to work.
And meanwhile, Umberto's just like.
I imagine you come to at this point, the chosen.
Oh, yeah, like, and he wasn't like all the way out. He was just like
And-
dazed, and you know, like the
Alberto.
cuckoo birds flying over his head. Yeah.
You come to, all you see is like Rhea pushing on Darius from behind, and Darius is like thrusting into Krozan while he's come on, come on, come on. Krozan, no.
Barcha will try to get out of the grapple and help.
Our
Okay.
Father, a comedy.
All right. So
Darius
now,
goes over to Pallister, grab my rope, tie him to the chair.
Fallister grabs the rope. What we're gonna do is Umberto, Rhea, and Darius are all gonna make normal athletics checks, and we're gonna take the best of your 3 rolls. And Krozan's gonna have disadvantage because he's outnumbered to get him into the chair. If you beat him, he's in the chair.
All right, so normal athletics. Do I
The
have to break my grapple with him first?
No.
Okay.
Rhea got a 19.
And I'm rolling just athletics again.
Just a flat athletics, because instead of advantage, you're just getting the 3 of you combining for mega advantage.
We're looking for like, yeah, gotcha.
Oh my god.
And so I get a opposed at disadvantage, correct?
Correct.
Oh god, 27.
Come on, 2.
Ah.
Wrecked.
Oh
It's
no!
literally only because we're dogpiling you.
Yes, everybody has to combine their powers.
You guys made me waste a 20.
I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry. By the way, you're amazing. I actually want to give you one of my inspiration because I love how you're playing this up.
All right, -1 inspiration from Matt, +1 inspiration to Adam.
You are doing so great, man. Aw, hi
That was
there.
hilarious.
Okay, but he's tied to the chair now, right?
Yes.
So he's
Krozan is
restrained.
definitely gonna attempt to break his bonds.
Oh yeah. For
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
To
And,
break this is not an athletics roll. It is just a strength roll.
Oh crap! Can we give him disadvantage on the strength roll? But
Hold his arms. Yeah, we're
hold
gonna
him down. Yeah, like
Okay, we're
I've
gonna
got
have-
one,
Yes.
one leg. I'm like hanging on to
Two
the
of us
leg.
are holding the arms and legs, and then 2 of us are just pushing the chair into the closet, like Robert suggested.
Yes.
How many minutes has this been now? We're at 7 plus.
like 10 seconds.
It's been like 12 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
shit.
7 minutes, 3 rounds. 7 minutes and 3 rounds.
you gotta knock me out.
We're gonna throw him in the closet.
So
So
here-
everyone's gonna roll a strength.
No. We just tied him up. Darius, real quickly. You'll get 1 strength check probably. Darius runs over to the bed and grabs the sheets. And it's like, all right, somebody help me lift the chair for a second. And he's gonna wrap you like a burrito in the sheets while you're tied up.
This is what you
Is that
do to
what
cut a
wrap
cat's
like a
nails.
You,
But
you
it's
could
yeah,
just,
exactly.
you could just open the bag of holding on my head.
Yeah, just
No,
sedate him. Like hold the bag of holding over
Just
his head.
smoke him
until he
out.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do
And then
that. Here's the thing. I'm not gonna do that, and here's the reason why. Darius is dumb, but he's not that dumb. He wouldn't risk possibly killing Krozan. Because I've seen what
true.
happens when someone's head's in a bag of holding and then it gets severed and the connection is lost.
Yes, actually, that
not
happens
Darius,
to a character.
Oh no!
But also, Darius knows that if that bag gets punctured, it dies, and so I don't want to risk a fight.
He could
where-
chew his way out.
Exactly.
Oh.
So yeah. Anyways, I'm grabbing the blanket and then I'm bringing it over to wrap up the chair.
And
Okay.
He is. So Krozan's doing a strength check to break the rope,
Yes,
and we are giving him disadvantage by holding him down.
correct.
Okay, cool.
Is that the right roll there?
No, you roll the strength save. You want to roll a strength check. So you just click on the word strength on your character sheet.
Oh. Neat.
God damn, you're strong.
All right, I'm going to say that that represents your best effort. Unless the circumstances change for the better, like you spend a point of inspiration or something else happens, you're not going to be able to do better than that. That represents your best effort for the time being.
Oh, we did a good tie. We did a good
Well,
tie. Yeah.
How about Krozan is obviously getting tired. This is a lot
Mhm.
of that's happening in a very short amount of time.
Mhm.
We'll let 1 minute pass, and then I'll use point of inspiration to attempt to break free again.
Okay, I like that. That's good. That's good compromise. So now a minute and change, or 8 minutes and change has passed, and you are
Right.
burritoed in the blankets.
So it should be
Right.
an even higher DC at this point because it's even
Mhm.
worse.
Yes, I would agree. No, wrong one again. Yep.
And by this time, a minute later, you should be in the closet by now, right?
Is that what you guys are doing? Are you shoving him in the
We're pushing-
closet?
Yeah, we're pushing the chair while he's tied up, and we're just pushing the chair into the closet.
All right, let me see if I have
Just
it.
like,
This chair is part of the map. Let me see if I have another chair.
Oh, it's okay. You can just put him in the closet. We get it.
All right, he is now stuffed in the little treasure vault. Actually,
Now, you can't hold me down, so
I'll go in there
Right.
with him.
Are you
And
sure
I'm-
you want to be in there with him?
Absolutely, yeah. I'm in there with
Because
him,
I was going to close the door and put all the furniture in front of the door.
and I'm in there with him, and I say, yeah, seal me in with him. I got it, and I'm gonna try to persuade him while.
You know what?
we're in
Actually,
there.
I'm okay with this. I
Talking to him, I'm like, yeah, you're right. You're right. Like, something's wrong, man. A minute ago, you were the bravest, craziest guy I've ever met. Like, I'm throwing all my chosen one Tucky skills into
Mhm.
this to try to convince him. Like, you're cool, man. You're cool. It's
Chosen
cool.
one talking skill.
I imagine this is that scene in Avengers where Tony is trying to get the Hulk to go to sleep. This is like the verbal aspect. That's go to sleep, do it.
Go sleep, go sleep, go sleep, sleep. Punch, 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 punch.
Yep. But in a very strictly verbal sense.
Mhm.
Robert hasn't
Uh,
helped, right? He's been continuing to chant. He's still charging his spell up, right?
Correct. He's still
Yeah, okay, good.
He's still charging up his spell. He's
We're at
AFK
8
for a
minutes and
moment.
4 rounds. We're 8 minutes
May
and 4
I,
rounds into this.
May I roll an insight to see what? Never mind.
Nope.
What were you trying to do? What happens instead?
Well, so like trying to suss out why Umberto is trying to talk me down. I am in my mindset, I'm trying to help them.
hmm
Why is he trying to help me with this?
Help
But
me
would
help
that
you.
failure- yeah, would that failure mean that I know that my path is true
If
You're
the
set in your
if the
ways.
result of a successful roll would be determining that Umberto actually has your best intentions at mind,
Yeah. So
the
I would
result
fail
of a
that.
catastrophically failed roll would be the exact opposite of that.
Right. So I know
So-
that my path was the absolute truest thing right now, and
Mhm.
I'm
And
do everything in my
Umberto is
power.
probably possessed by a devil or something, and is actually trying to kill you.
Probably. Let's be honest.
Well, has the incubus talked to? I mean, not that we would know that, but has it said anything more to Krozan?
No,
I think you would know.
yeah.
No, I'm not. This is like kind of like just for everybody, not for us.
Twice now. And it hasn't done it since for a while.
Yeah.
Since strip poker.
Some strip poker, which didn't go over well, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
The conditions have changed though. Now there's only one person holding down a very ass individual
Go fuck
that
yourself.
I will attempt to break free from.
Okay,
Disadvantage, right?
correct.
because I'm holding you down while I'm talking to you, but I'm also not very strong.
He's not that strong, but he's strong enough to make it difficult for you to do.
So the DC to burst through rope is 17.
Whoa!
Really?
And this is like
Yeah.
extra
What?
rope. This is like extra.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Have you ever,
Imagine if I
have you
tied
ever
you up.
seen like a good hemp rope, like a good
Yeah.
So
quarter-inch
Umberto's
rope
got
or,
like one
half-inch
finger
rope?
down on the knot. He's just
Like,
like,
no.
But I do think that the chair is now on its side, and you look like a spooky, like a Scooby Doo ghost tied up on this chair. Just
Like it's just his head out, like ah!
guys,
His beard's like all over his face.
can we appreciate how long this is taking?
Oh yeah.
Because I love it.
This is our kind of D&D, man.
I
This
just
is how
hope we get
do.
XP from this, Jane.
I am the boss encounter. Okay.
Dude, yes.
All right, so
mate, I've shoved with Rhea's help and everybody else's a bunch of furniture that we can in front of this.
okay, the armoire is over there. The massive 20-foot bed is just like blocking this thing.
Right. Everything's too
Wait.
bishops.
Okay. So how is Robert supposed to do his spell if he's locked up?
I was wondering when we
Whoa.
were going to get to that.
Well, we're once we get to like a minute down, yeah, then we'll
Well,
you know,
Detect magic you can concentrate on for a while.
10 minutes.
Yeah, 8 minutes.
Oh, okay. Cool. So.
So-
alright,
We'll be fine.
All right. Can anyone think of any other changing? Did Krozan freeze? Can you still hear us?
Yeah, looks like he froze. Krozan! Well, he is in that room.
He looks like he's a DJ, you know.
Boom, boom, boom. I don't see anything in our. Oh, he says I'm still here.
All right. Do any other conditions change for the last 2 minutes? Because he was right. There's only one person. That's a change in condition.
I feel like unless he's able to convince Umberto of something,
Mm-hmm.
probably not.
Yeah.
We've got this kind of on lock.
All right. We're gonna take advantage of the fact that he's restarting to skip forward. We're gonna go ahead and just
Okay.
screw him over real quick.
Right when Robert is about, like, when he like gives us the signal that he's about to be done, I'll have Rhea and Fallister help me unblock the door.
Okay.
And when you start doing that, Umberto will.
How are you doing in there?
You just hear something and something. I'm like, oh, I got this. Oh, I got this.
Something falls down somewhere. A cat goes. Meow!
Oh yeah, where's what is Slobber Chops doing?
Slobberchop's been here the whole time.
The Slobber Chops, by the way, seem to be at all worried about what Krozan's going through.
Wow. It's
Indifferent.
it's hard to tell what's normal with Krozan.
Yeah.
Charm person.
You do have charm person.
If we need to, I will counter charm.
Is that a thing?
I think you can be under 2 charm effects at once. It's just, it creates an instant love triangle.
Yeah. And if we can determine what the charm says,
We don't even know if it's a
can-
charm, though, is the thing.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
but
we don't at
it,
this point. Yeah.
yeah, and who knows what the detect magic will say?
Yeah.
All right. We're going to say that you bust open the door again. You open the door, which doesn't really change the degree to which Krozan is tied up. So I think that's fine for the time being.
It's just a safety.
It was a
factor.
safeguard in case
Yeah.
he broke out.
It
we
was a
get
second
little
layer
more
of
time.
defense for
Yeah.
sure. The detect magic goes off, and you detect an aura of enchantment magic on Krozan.
Now
Okay.
what?
Now what?
So we were in there. We saw ghosts and we saw the fiend.
Yeah.
We purified the ghosts. So I know that incubuses can charm people. So I told him not to look at the pecs. He probably looked at the pecs.
Oh, but the guy that you were gonna talk to did something bad, and now it's causing pain and suffering in our. Maybe
Has
we
he
should have just
attacked
killed
us?
the motherfucker.
Has he tried to hurt us at all? You were the one who tried to kill him.
He just disabled our biggest fighter. So
If I walked into your house and I punched you while you were reading a nice book, I mean, I think you'd be pretty upset. Our best chance was to talk to him when he was still amiable.
murder, only solution. Let's see. What do we have that we can remove this thing?
You have lesser restoration.
Or we can wait it
than
out is the
anyone?
other option. I don't know how long it lasts, but
Mate, as I recall, I rolled a nat 20 on how to know about incubuses. Do I have any idea how long that charm would last?
24 hours.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, guys, this is gonna last like literally a whole day.
Oh my god.
So we can just leave him locked up in this room and we can keep
And lose
exploring.
out on our biggest.
That doesn't sound fun
Gun?
for anybody.
not allowed.
Does
Uh,
someone have lesser? Does lesser restoration fix charm?
Oh, one sec.
I have a,
Think
I have
so.
an option.
No.
if
Would
we
lesser-
want
One
to.
condition afflicting it.
Oh,
No, it's blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned.
but what if we souped up and
I-
we all put hands on him and we prayed to Ilmater and we put an inspiration into it?
Remember
Then-
when we were in a
could it fix
deficit to
charm?
Ilmater? Because
No, no, no,
I have to spell magic.
I'm
I mean,
not
I have
saying-
it prepared. It's
No,
not like
I'm not saying to use a concordance. I'm saying that one of us can spend inspiration to help modify his. We can just pray to Ilmater as part of it, and then.
Dispel magic would definitely work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Spell
that's-
magic this month. I mean, like that's simple as can be. I'm not hearing Krozan, but I am seeing him now.
Can you hear me now?
There he
Okay,
is. There he is.
It's very classic that this would just immediately crash during a pivotal scene in a.
Oh yes.
Because
Pivot.
why
Um,
not?
So if we told Krozan you've been charmed,
Could I do something to wrest it from my own mind? Although I would have to
You
believe
would.
I would have to believe you.
Yes.
yeah.
I'm gonna try to persuade him. I'm pulling out all the stops.
Can I help with insight?
Yes, you can roll an insight check to assist.
Oh come on.
A natural
Oh.
1. Why did you? What happened? What's the consequences of a natural 1 when you're trying to use your insight to persuade him?
I start to question my own beliefs that he is charmed. It's just, are you sure? Maybe you're right, Krozan. Maybe
I slap
Well,
Robert.
Right, but you're the one who told us that it was an enchantment effect.
But I
Gently.
see him enchanted, and I guess it is.
Gently,
Oh my
I
God, you're right. He has
eventually-
enchanted boots. Wait, where is
Robert,
the enchantment coming from, Robert? Is it from his boots?
No, it's on his head. Okay, maybe he has enchanted hair. Maybe it's his hair
Enchanted
that's
the
got,
tattoos. Maybe the tattoos.
tattoos.
Krozan,
yeah.
do you have enchanted tattoos?
Not that I'm aware of.
Is my persuasion any good even without this?
13. I will allow a new wisdom saving throw
Oh.
from Krozan. Nope.
Nope.
So, Matt, you got a natural 20 when you were thinking about the incubus, right?
Yes.
Every time he
It
takes,
was a 19 because I have a -1, but
but it was a natural 20. Every
was a
time he takes
natural
damage,
20.
he gets a new save, but he has to actually take damage.
no, I wasn't sure. I was going to ask that. I was going to say, is it when the incubus hurts him or anybody hurts him?
Any damage.
Oh God. Okay, so here's the thing. Darius is going to be like, friendo, I do this because I love you. And
I want
because-
before we start inflicting damage on the barbarian, I want the battle mat to reflect reality. Please place yourselves wherever you might be.
Robert, you were in there doing
Hold
your detect
on,
magic.
hold on.
Oh?
So I have for my priestly duties, a cat of nine tails.
Oh god.
Because, priest of Ilmater. Could I tell him we're going to consecrate him? Which we would be. For Ilmater.
Yeah.
To avoid him going into a fiery rage and killing you all?
Yeah, that one.
I would allow the priest to make either a persuasion or a religion check, especially because Krozan is particularly amenable to Ilmater.
I will. Assist.
I no, that is a very true statement because
And Robert, you gotta be standing over the body when you're doing
the
this,
more
so
like the
bring
more
yourself
I'm
over.
going to flagellate you for Ilmater.
Well,
so
out of
the
love.
more that Krozan interacts with like supernatural things, it's only ever been with like, hey, Ilmater like saves the day every single fucking time.
yeah.
I wouldn't be opposed to it.
Okay, you can just allow that if you want. If for roleplay purposes, you can just allow that.
I mean, the
Trying to
Incubus didn't tell you
I'm
not
still
to.
I'm still trying to
so-
get free though.
Mhm.
So I think I will try and persuade them, hey, let me free, and then I'll let you do this.
Darius wants to just.
We don't need your damn permission. Just whip his ass.
I
No.
want to let him.
At
I
that
want
point,
to
you
let
risk
him out, but
you risk
Krozan,
Krozan
do I
getting
believe you?
angry.
Darius goes up to you and with just your head exposed, he puts his hands on your head, looks at you in the eye, and goes, "Promise you'll go through with the ritual, and you're not gonna try and just push us and try and make us escape."
So that's Krozan attempting to persuade.
One thing I want to say, whenever there's a persuasion attempt in game, if there's no magical compulsion going on, you don't have to call, like if Adam wants to convince Nick of something, Nick is the one who decides if he wants Adam to make a persuasion check.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, Nick can just say, no, I would find that persuasive.
Oh,
Yeah.
I would say if we're gonna allow this, I would tell Rhea to get the other door to the main hallway.
That's not a bad idea.
So Krozan, Darius asked you, send Fallister with her and tell him not to don't look at abs. Don't look at abs if you see abs. Are you telling the truth, Krozan?
I feel like that would be that is a position I know would be true based on my condition. So I would tell him, yes, I will let you do this. Yes.
Okay, then yes. Darius looks over at the rest of them and goes, "I'm going to start untying him now."
Robert, you need to be in that room with him.
Yep.
Can I close the door to the closet?
I
Absolutely.
don't know if I want that because then we're leaving Rhea and them out there by themselves.
Oh crap. Then I will not close the door to the closet. I will stand on the opposite side of it though, with my hand on it.
Okay.
Okay. Umberto, I'm going to pass you my bag of holding, and I'm going to tell you when you reach in where the beaver bomb is, and I say, if something bad happens, I need you to grab that beaver, open its mouth, and just, yeah.
Can do.
Truthfully, Robert would actually ask Darius to leave. He's never done this in front of a non-priestly person before. He's not
But I'm
really
a
comfortable with-
glorious believer in Ilmater. I want to be here for this. That's my friend.
Yes, but you're not.
I'm your
obeying.
altar boy.
Then
Yeah,
consecrate
come
them
on.
both.
Oh yeah. All right. If Darius does this with me,
Darius goes prone. He removes his armor and exposes his back.
this is getting some weird kicky stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, I'm not the one who said that.
I mean, read the room here. All right.
I know I should be trying to stop this, but
He's a good bad guy. Just because he's bad guy doesn't mean he's bad guy.
Okay, thank you, Satan.
all right. So if Darius is going first, then Darius, you're going to take at least 1 point of damage for the ritual.
Correct. I'm just showing Krozan it's gonna be okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here with I link arms with Krozan and I'm like, don't worry, buddy. Whatever you go through, I go through. We went through the training at the Fighting Fist. We went through the House of Madness. We
Yep.
went through the
Okay.
sewers and the drugs. We're gonna go through flagellation via Robert. It's gonna be
So I feel
okay.
like this would make Krozan fairly amicable for whatever's going to happen.
So here's my proposal on how this goes down.
All right.
Darius takes 1 point of damage, smack.
Ow.
Krozan takes 1 point of damage, smack. If Krozan doesn't make the save, it is only fair that Darius takes 1 point of damage, smack. Back and
It's-
forth every time.
I agree
Tell
with you.
me.
Is it possible that we can modify his DC since we're doing a ritual as part of this and not just trying to use a spell to break it?
Yeah, I think the DC should go down over time.
Cool. Then I accept.
Right. Okay, so Robert, roll a religion check. If you succeed, the first save will have advantage because this is in a ritual
I'm going to
context.
assist him, and I'm going to light some incense.
Okay. You have incense on your character sheet?
I do.
Excellent. Cool. Roll a religion check. Both of you will take the better of the two to represent your advantage. 17 from Robert.
Don't know if I can beat that.
You cannot.
You cannot.
Incense
I
begins to
burn-
fill.
I burn my hand when I'm lighting the incense.
Okay, you take 1 point of fire damage. All right.
What is going on?
Darius. You're up
Yes.
first as you reveal your
I took-
back.
I took 1 damage already. I marked it.
All
out.
right. Krozan, take 1 damage and roll a saving throw, a wisdom saving throw with advantage.
Wisdom saving throw
Come
with
on, baby.
advantage.
I
Come
believe in you.
on.
I believe in you, buddy. Oh, it looks so good. I saw a 17 for a moment there.
Nope. Darius, take another point of damage. Whip.
Actually, Robert has to take off his armor and take a damage as well.
Oh, okay.
That would be part of Ilmater.
Oh.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Man, we're getting into it, dudes.
Bartel, you better get in here, buddy. If you want to be a part of the Sword Coast Avengers, you gotta take off your clothes and get beaten up.
All right.
I'm fine. Yeah.
I feel like this is like a real bonding scenario for all of our characters.
Yeah, you're purging yourself of unholy influence through
going
shared
through
suffering.
We're going
Yeah.
through some stuff.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Krozan,
Incubus.
give me another saving throw with advantage.
Umberto will come into the room and stand next to his friends and
Oh,
present his back. As
Wait,
well.
did I didn't take that one. Robert took that one.
It would go
it's-
1 to each of us.
One
Yeah,
each.
it's
go in a
one.
circle.
It's one around.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay.
That's another failure. All 4 of you take 1 point of damage each and roll another save.
Are you
Kinda-
lowering the DC for all of us being part of this?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. That's a high DC.
Jeez.
Krozan's not very wise, guys. We might be.
Dude,
here
we're
a
gonna-
By
while.
the law of averages, I mean.
We are gonna beat the devil out of this boy.
all right,
Everyone, take another point of damage.
do it.
I cast false life and
Yeah, I'm gonna say you're
my,
fine.
If
my
you-
shit's going into my false life.
If it goes into your false life, it doesn't count.
Okay,
Really?
fine.
And
I'll take-
Walter will know.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm ready.
All right. Whack. Roll again.
Oh, come on.
Whack. Let me know if anyone does anything different. Otherwise, every time he fails a save, just take the point and go again.
I'm sticking with it. I'm sticking with it.
Come on.
15, there we go.
Does that save?
That's gotta do it with
Yes.
all
Come
the
on.
negatives. Dang,
Yes.
that's about as good as we're gonna get.
You have driven the malevolent influence from your friend through ritual scarification.
Oh my goodness.
I walk
Oh,
on my knees
man.
over. Like I was kind of like kneeling down, but like
Mhm.
holding myself up. I walk over to Krozan and like in a bro style way, I give him a big hug, and I get Darius in it, and I kind of like
Yep.
keep us all together, like
Yep.
we're hugging and.
There's,
we're on our
there's
knees and
not
there's big-
pretty
yeah.
crying going on.
Yeah.
No,
It's
it's,
pretty
it's
ugly
big
crying.
ugly crying. And Rhea like looks over, she's like, let's just give them a minute. It'll be done."
Yeah, really. Ray's gonna come in here. I'm gonna shut the door for a little while. You guys do work out some
take
stuff.
a minute. You just take a second.
It's actually going to take you a few minutes because you have to put your armor back on. Each of you gains 200 experience points.
Oh.
Hey.
I'm not giving you full XP for defeating the incubus, but I am giving you partial for
Hey, that's awesome.
this problem solving.
We're at 11,951, right?
We should be at 12,428. Yeah, you must have
Wow.
missed like last session's experience.
Nice.
What was that again? What number?
12,428.
Thank you.
Level 6 is at 14,000.
Getting close.
Ooh, so close.
Honestly, this feels like a dramatically appropriate time for us to take a break.
Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll be back in like 6 minutes, folks. Don't go anywhere.
I don't know what's.